Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Hello everybody, it's the morning time right now and it's about, maybe 7:30 in the morning. And it's been a while since I made a video here. I just want to give you a little update and how I start my day and what I'm eating right now. It's the summertime and I eat a little bit different in the summertime than I do in the wintertime. You know, I eat a raw vegan diet and you know, I don't necessarily think everyone needs to eat 100% raw, but I choose to do so. It makes me feel great. I also had an illness that I don't want it to come back. So I'm very extreme in the way I eat, and I think we should be extreme for our health. But a lot lately, people have been interviewing me because I've been doing this a long time, asking me questions. So I just wanted to briefly show you a couple of things I do here on a regular basis. As I said, the winter times is a little different. Here in South Florida, we got to do it the best with our environment. And here in Florida in the winter time, that's our growing season for gardens because it's too hot in the summer to grow many greens. You can grow some, but mostly the winter time is when I grow collard greens and spinach and cucumbers and things like that. So I have to buy my greens from the store now. But I do like to get greens in my diet every day, and I'm starting off with some greens. I start off with a green juice. I like to get that in as early as possible, and I like that to be the first thing of my day. I got up very early this morning. I exercised. I like to go to a gym. I exercise. It's summertime. It's very hot here right now, but our fruit is in season right now. A lot of my trees have a lot of fruit in them, so I'll make sure you that in a moment. But I also have children. I get questions about children and so on. And like I said, we don't all have to eat 100%. But you know, my children don't eat 100%. They are all vegan, but they're not completely, they're not 100% raw. So I'm making themselves, I have some peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'll make them with some good sprouted Ezekiel bread to take to camp with them. You know, so it's good balance there. So here I have some sprouts. I make these sprouts here. These are mung bean sprouts and lentil sprouts. So I like to have those in my salads. And I make a raw soup at nighttime if I'm not having a salad. So I like to put the sprouts in there. So I got some sprouts there. I do order some stuff that I can't grow online. I ordered these pistachios on Amazon. I have some nuts, as you can see here. I have several spices for the recipes I make. Right now, in a dehydrator, there's some mangoes in there right now because it's mango season, and I'm going to show you outside and show you all the mangoes we have. So, well, here, and there's so many different varieties of mangoes. So I got a bunch of different types of mangoes, and yeah, so let me just take you outside. So in the morning, let's go outside here. In the morning, I like to have my green vegetable juice, and here I come outside. Now, we all live in different environments. Some people might have to go to the local produce stand to get some fruit or something. But I also like to eat, before noontime every day, I like to pretty much eat my sugars, my fruit. And as I said, I'm here in South Florida. It's mango season right now. So I come out in my yard and there's just tons of mangoes on the trees and on the floors. Give you an example here. It just rained last night, so there's a lot of mangoes on the floor. This is a lemon meringue mango, so I'll eat that. So after I do my green juice, I might wait a little while and then I'll have some mangoes. I prefer to have 1 or 2 meals a day. That'd be my ideal, but sometimes because of situations, it doesn't always turn out that way. But for the most part, I try to eat my sugar foods. I don't like to mix sugar with fat, so I try to eat my sugar foods before noontime each day, and then I'll eat my heavier foods, maybe nuts and seeds or salads, in the afternoon. or early evening. And then I try to, it doesn't always accomplish it, but I try to give myself as much time as possible before going to sleep from when I ate my last meal. So as I said, that doesn't always happen, but so ideally I would eat one meal in the morning and one meal in the evening, and maybe have a green juice in a day if I'm thirsty. Practically what I'm doing is just eating fruit before noon and eating a little heavier in the afternoon. And you know, I'm very busy. I exercise a lot, and you know, I'm very busy with children and stuff, so I do the best I can do. But I mean, I am blessed. I have somebody as my partner. She makes me raw recipes a lot, and she makes my food. She makes my juice. But that's more newer for me. I've done that myself for many years, practically my whole life. So it's not an excuse that, oh, you got somebody, or oh, you know how to do this. I had to learn how to make these recipes. And for the most part, I don't even like recipes as much as I like eating just a salad or juice and having things simple as possible and keeping things as easy and simple as possible. So that's the way I like to do things. And I want to encourage you just not to make things too difficult, but to go outside your box and learn new things and get recipes and go online. Folks, I grew up in the city in Brooklyn, and I never knew about growing stuff, and now look, I have an orchard behind me. I have all these amazing fruit trees. I'm not boasting here. I'm telling you, anyone can make their dreams happen. Even when I lived in New York, you know, you can grow sprouts on your countertop. You know, and growing sprouts is so simple and easy to do. So, but you got to take a start and you got to do it. You don't need to go to school to be a chef. You don't need to have land to grow a lot of food. But we have to do it. We have to take a step and make it happen. And, you know, attitude has a lot to do with it. But, you know, just being excited about every day. And I just look at it as I mean, I want to be a great representative of health. But I also just look at all of this as like, not necessarily an experiment, but it's a treasure map. And I want to study it and find the treasure. And the treasure is great health. And the map is all the health instructions and guidelines that have been out there before us, the food our Creator's given us, experimenting, learning what's working for us and what's not, monitoring things by our blood work to confirm it's working and confirm if it's not. And these are great ways to be successful. So I pray this information will help you. I'm here to answer your questions. Put your comments, questions below. And also, you can go to my member website, rawlifehealthshow.com. I have a lot of videos on there about making food and things like that. And, you know, and finally, supplementation. I take a few supplements. I take astaxanthin, which I think is absolutely amazing. And I take, you know, I'm a vegetarian, so I take vitamin B12. To play it safe, I take vitamin D3 and K2. I have found over the years that through monitoring my blood work that even though I can get those through a vegan diet, but it's a limited sources, I'd rather play it safe. So I don't take much these days, but I take those, and I feel great. My blood work's good, and I'm enjoying life. And so that's where I'm at. All right, everybody, have a blessed day, and put your comments, questions below the video.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.